Sorry, I've been gone for quite a while. I hope everybody's enjoying this new year. And I sure am. And I wonder what your New Year's resolutions are. I have plenty in mind. And I'm sorry I haven't been streaming for a while because I had to end that stream on December something. It was Christmas either, I forgot. That was when I caught the flu. Horrible. But now I'm trying to find my way to enter the Temple of... After doing a bit of diving, I think I figured it out. I don't know.
Are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
Oh, Jigsaw.
I wouldn't normally speak so harshly, but these are rather unique circumstances. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder, and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
I'll investigate.
Feel free to look around the temple. But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
Of course, I know that. And where can I find the investigator?
That's her usual haunt after closing a case.
More like drinking.
Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really. I really hope you find something, for all our sakes.
So let me get this straight. So 2 people died and this flying elephant thinks that, oh, it was suicide. Let's just... it's right here. Ooh, I found something hidden. I pushed the button. What happened? It is something behind this. Okay, so it happened. I just looked. It is something behind this. I don't even have a hammer. Karlak does.
Well. Looking ahead. These have seen everything. Seems simple enough.
Nothing in that one. Okay, what I'm doing, but I found this button.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Morgan, Reverend, open hand,
Who killed you?
dressed in
In red.
The
Why?
corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Oh, you can see his hand missing. What were you doing when you died?
Brilgor from fists.
Hiding real good. Why were you hiding him?
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
So he hid Brilgor. He said it was a dwarf dressed in red. So he kept Brilgor safe. It wasn't Brilgor.
How goes the search?
This is what I
Victims'
found.
corpses was clever, but I don't know if Valeria will accept that testimony. You're on the right track. Please, keep looking.
So he said a dwarf dressed in red. It's not Brilgor. So Brilgor is innocent. So yeah, I'd do something clever. Speak to his corpse. It's gonna come back after a long rest. So he said it was a dwarf dressed up in red. There is only a few songs, okay? Because I'm not gonna carry a body. So he said hidden tunnels and a concealed button. Hidden tunnels. That was a cellar I was in. If I wasn't mistaken, he said he was hiding away from Fist. I think I already found the crime scene right here. So he said they were in hidden tunnels, and a dwarf with red clothes killed them. A dwarf with red clothes. So that button I just pushed, it's right here. Nothing. Is it here? But this girl had a freaking torso. I don't know what to do with it, but I'll figure it out.
Some kind of display.
Looks like it.
Best be on my way.
It is just blood and blood everywhere. It's probably rotten food. The Travis chest. Ooh, shoot me that. Violet sacks, probably nothing in those. Clothes. Fish, we need some food anyway. Eggs.
What's inside?
Okay, some more food. Surprisingly, the food is not rotted. So I done killed the shape. Sounds a lot like Orin to me.
Time. The runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happens until he's found.
It's some right here. It's blood.
Notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor.
And of course my intelligence is on paladin. Rolled a good one.
You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
Oh my god. Fifian's key.
I know. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you? I wanna...
Murdered by my son.
Your own flesh and blood.
She mustn't have nursed him enough as a child. Or too much.
Agreed. Who is your son? Dolor. Why did he kill you?
His secret. My sweet boy. Why?
Oh man. Where can I find
Corpse
him?
remains silent. It does not know.
Oh man.
Belle's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
So her own flesh and blood killed her. Wow. Okay. I found use for it. Do I have to like... There's Voss. Pondering.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to the
No, it's a dude. I thought it was a girl.
Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
Yeah, to investigate.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night?
What?
I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
Shoot, I found everything. Dang. Spoke to them and they said they were both killed by a dwarf dressed
That
up in
doesn't
red.
make sense. Why would this dwarf kill Father Lorgan? I need something more than I want something compelling. Hard, tangible evidence, and nothing.
It's a Baal plot.
You as well. Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. Right. What's your theory? Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city.
Okay.
Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Okay, dang. Clearly drunk, so he said the Elf Song Tavern. Lazy sleeping. Because I have a pass. I'm gonna be the one investigating it.
A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
Oh my god. Okay, so that Evla, she's a gnome?
Bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good.
But Bella sent me.
Another bottle of mead, no doubt. Yes, Vella, the unfortunate colleague. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her. Gods, that's it. Proof that I was right.
It was a
I've been working on
ball
an
is
assignment, a research project of sorts. I knew my conclusions were sound, but this.
she's a flaming
Never
fist too.
expected this. I'll tell you what I know. A century ago, there was a man, Saravok Anchev. He was a child of the god of murder, Baal. He ruled the Iron Throne, a dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms-dealing network. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, The Baal temple was revived.
Oh,
And
snap.
with it, the Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed. And to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthar. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Baal cult is back. And someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work.
Most likely Orin. Not wrong about the cult. I just found him in the
doubt you find a
sewers.
trail of bodies in their wake. The brutality of the killings is on a par with Saravok's own. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reference to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. But you're not bound by such constraints.
Of course not.
Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you'll be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence. You really are a godsend.
Karlak approves.
One more thing. There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oathbound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next. While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them?
What I can do.
Thank you. That's all I can ask, and more than I hoped. Once I'm done with the patriarchs, I'll head to Basilisk Gate to have another go at convincing my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Meet me there if you've anything more to report. And good luck.
And she said that for a reason because ballists are crazy. But jeez, man. Looked like the person was murdered in their sleep.
Why, hello there. We were just about to try some of Master Metzley's delightful wines. Would you care to join us?
Oh, they do look ever so tasty.
Ah, Mrs. Highbury.
It has to be that dude.
Tastings individually, so I may assess your.
Call me Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist on their joining us. Why?
No. I must say, if...
Why, a serial killer? Oh, that's terrible.
It was perfect. And I will peel it.
Found him. Found the cultists. Yep. Shapeshifters among us. So he... Yep. My turn. Alright, I missed that time. So he multiplied him. No, the shapeshifters. Give him a heart stopper. Poison.
Fuck yes.
Karlak, your turn. Hit him again. There we go. Then it's the last one's turn. Dazed and only through poison. Trying to run away. Lae'zel got you.
We need to stop him before he strikes again.
Alright, right now I am paralyzed. So that was one who was warned. So a whole bunch of these shapeshifters. Tombstone, shot key. Daggers. I'll take that. Alright, so she's probably up here. In here somewhere. She right here. I'm glad she ran. Because if she didn't, she would have been killed.
I still can't believe. Why would anyone want to kill me?
For a ritual, ma'am. I knew it was the. Ooh, man. Who knew? Who knew that investigating murders would get you a lot of money? Oh, snap. This dude. Oh, she's paralyzed.
It's unusual for prey
They're both
to
paralyzed.
supply the tools of its own butchery. Razors, scissors, nail files. So many cuts one couldn't make. And yet, such a fleeting...
So that's how he was killing them.
But then,
Wow.
who am I?
They
to
weren't
deny
lying when they
the
said he paralyzed
auspices
them.
of destiny? For we are celebrating, Master Figaro. You have the delicious honor of being my crowning achievement. Your body. Together, we shall transcend.
Nailed that one.
You see, face
Karlak disapproves.
is a bold, especially savor your final breath. My last kill before becoming.
So he hid somewhere.
Do you think we could swim into the upper city through the river?
Okay, so he hid.
And I'm not the best swimmer anyway. Gods know what else is down there.
Morphic ambush.
Figaro. If it had been the dwarf alone, we might have stood a chance. But these doppelgangers, they swarmed us.
Mm-hmm.
We were paralyzed before we even had the chance to fight back.
Mm-hmm.
As if I didn't have enough reason to thank you already. I was on my way to the upper city when I heard a commotion. I stepped in to see if I could help. It's not every day you have the chance to catch a killer in action. Not even in this profession.
Right.
These killings aren't random. In fact, they seem to be part of some sort of test.
Mm-hmm.
You showed me before. The one with the victims' names on it? That was the briefing. The killers paralyze their victims, take their hands as an offering for Baal, and make it look like the cult of the Absolute was behind it all.
Mm-hmm.
Them access to a tribunal? From what I could gather, it's some sort of rite of initiation for aspiring cultists to prove their worth. And it's taking place beneath Candlehallow's tombstones.
Know where
It's
it
not
is.
a place I'd ever heard of, if I'm honest. But rumor has it there were some hidden cellars somewhere near the Elf Song. And I'll pick up where I left off. The upper city. When I'm done, I'll stop by the Basilisk Gate. If you've got...
This one had poison arrow. Short bow. I'll take the arrow piercing though. No, I guess. Facemaker Penny got okay.
The corpse does not.
Yeah, he's dead.
One day I'll catch a break.
Oh, that's him though. I could speak to him.
Corpse seems willing to speak.
Not to its killer.
Alan is literally dead. Surely you have to know that's not appropriate.
No, your boss is me.
Oh, he has some good stuff. Dagger. A torn, bloody page. In here. Hands.
Going inland today. Bringing in the
Hold hand.
That might be worth a look.
Locked door has red text on it reading, "All are awaited, all are embraced, none shall escape."
And I think I made it in. Ballist Crypt.
My faith will guide me.
A grasping hand, an offering vial. Enter now the Dreadlord's trial.
So that's all I had to tell him, is that I had a hand. So that's him. Right there. Sitting up there.
You gaze upon murder's progeny, child.
His most ill-trusted zealots.
His faithful departed.
Prodigal servants. Each returns to do his bidding eternally.
This man is known to all Baldurians, and his presence sparks dread
Just ignore
in
my
the pit
dog.
of your stomach. Before you is Saravok Anchev, a Baalist who almost brought Baldur's Gate to ruin a century ago. Davella was right. Not just an imitator.
But it's him.
Saravok himself.
This is the court of the Dread Lord's Tribunal. I am its custodian. Here come those who seek to transcend, aspirants of his most profane order, the would-be unholy assassins of Baal.
And what is...
A master of the craft. They are the executioners of Baal's will, and slaughter in his name. Not for you to question. You wish to become an unholy assassin of Baal, so approach.
You have been you